Bill Gates gave 80 plus million dollars to an international Planned Parenthood association that's teaching 10-year-olds should be trained to be sex workers. We've got the details. Your favorite billionaire, Bill Gates, and his ex-wife, Melinda, still donate millions to non-government organizations. But this story is horrifying, absolutely horrifying. Take a look at this, Will. This is a picture of Bill, and the IPPF booklet that he funded is the International Planned Parenthood Federation, separate from the American Planned Parenthood Federation, but same concept, right? They have put out a booklet. This is the one I'm showing you. That's being distributed in 146 countries. $80 million was given by Gates to fund it. And this booklet showed an insight on how sex education should be taught around the globe. Quote, sexual activity may be part of a different type of relationship, including dating, marriage, or commercial sex work. And this is what should be taught to children under 10. The booklet goes on to say, 10-year-old girls will, as you grow up, you might start to be interested in people with diverse gender identities. It says that children are born sexual, and children under 10 should be taught that sexuality is part of you from the moment you are born, and you have sexual rights regardless of your age.
Wow.
Holy cow. So Bill Gates, through his foundation, gave $80 million to distribute this book around the world that is telling people that children at 10 can talk about or be educated about sex trade. That means that's prostitution or human trafficking. And that's part of life. And they should be taught about that. At 10 years old, teach a girl to be a prostitute. That's the booklet.
You know what? It doesn't surprise me, because when I first moved here to Texas, I went to an event in downtown Austin, and it was an event to protect children from these predators. And I'll never forget it. There was one person that was there, and I said, the children should not be presented with this sexual content. And I'm like, this guy came up to me and goes, but you know what? They need to be educated. So it's not anything new. It blew my mind. I'm like, no, they don't need to be educated in your sexual perversion. They don't need to be educated in that. That's not going to help them be good in society. And they go, well, we beg to differ. It's a sick thing that is happening. And Bill Gates is like leading it up. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. He's one of these elitists.
$80 million.
Yeah.
Well, 80 million. This went all over the world. I got to add one point to it. I want our viewers to see this. This young lady, this is from 100 years ago, is Margaret Sanger.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the most vile human beings that ever lived. This woman started an organization that is today called Planned Parenthood.
Parenthood.
The purpose of this organization, according to her own words, was to limit and eliminate the African population of the United States, because according to Margaret Sanger, they are an inferior, untrainable race. I am not making this up.
America, I know you're not.
It up. This woman started this organization to kill Black babies, and it has been horrifically successful at her mission. Millions of Black children have been aborted because this woman said, she's long gone now, that they're an inferior race. And this is the related organization on the international basis that says let's change the education of children under 10 to educate them as sex workers.
This is disgusting. I'm kind of like at a loss of words, but Margaret Sanger, there's actually a movement, Barry, and it's happening in the Black community. We're saying Margaret Sanger was a hero, and you're like going, what? How is that even possible? It's because of lack of education. It's lack of knowledge. These people have been brainwashed to believe that the very people that's taking their lives is the people that's supporting them, defending them. You can't make it up. And last year, Barry, 32,000 plus innocent children survived death row. 32,000 last year survived death row. And they're angry about it, extremely angry about it.
Are you talking about survived abortions?
Yeah, that's death row. I mean, that's death row. The Democrats have put these innocent children on death row.
Well, I wish we could put up every week a Margaret Sanger quote, who, by the way, is revered by Hillary Clinton as her biggest hero.
Yep.
I'm not making this up.
No, I know.
And Margaret Sanger still gets awards for empowering women who have no idea. I mean, she followed Hitler's rules on eugenics on the various races that were to be prioritized, the whites.
Yep.
And to be eliminated, the blacks. That's literally her life mission.
I would go as far as saying that Hillary Rodham Clinton knew exactly what Margaret Sanger's agenda was. And just like a lot of the predominant Democrats today, they know exactly what her agenda was all about. And they're still pushing for that agenda. But they come and they tell Black women, specifically Black women, that it's good health care for you to do away with your child, to abort your child. Oh, and also, if you're a woman, you don't want to have the child because that child is going to destroy your career. You can't, I mean, for them to actually even utter those words to a woman which has the gift to bear life and they want to kill it. This is a sick world.